So it's my understanding that Rip Oliver from Portland Wrestling, his health um, has been declining, and now he is in hospice, is how they say it. And my uncle, when he had cancer, went into hospice when he had 5 weeks left. So um, my understanding is that when you're close to the end, they offer you services like having a pastor or preacher come talk to you. And the final things, like my uncle needed a really good recliner. He didn't want to lay flat a lot and get fluid in his lungs and things, and have someone that can come in your house and just set up basically to be comfortable as possible, you know. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking is going on with Rip. And, I remember one time when he was coming to Montesano, the county seat in Grays Harbor, uh, in Washington, I went to see as a kid, and uh, him and I believe it was me and Mike Miller were the Northwest Tag Team Champions, and it's the first time I ever seen any belts in real life, and back then we didn't have where you could get toy belts that looked almost real, and people go out and spend $300 and $500 for a belt that to me looks almost the same as what they wear in the ring. They're just not made of any gold or silver is all. So back then it was pretty cool, shiny gold, and they keep them shined up so nice. It was awesome. And to see him come out, and it's just in a high school, small place, and you can go down and talk to him, sign autographs. And my friend comes back, tells his mom and dad, Mean Mike Miller's a real person. He's a real person. He was all excited, because Mean Mike, get on there, the interviews with Don Koss, and do a heel promo, bad guy. And I believe he wrestled Ricky Santana, who went on to he was pretty big. It's not like he went to the WWF and was a huge star, nothing. But he went to the NWA, he'd wrestle Rick Steiner for the TV title, and he went to be big in Puerto Rico and big in Florida. A lot of people in different territories know who he is. But he was very popular up here, a high flyer and everything like that. And let's see, I think Ricky probably wrestled his partner. He might have just had someone like Billy Two Eagles or something. This was a little while before the Southern Rockers came in. But I remember Rip used to wear a shirt. It was kind of like Ole Anderson is what it brought to my mind. He'd wear the old iron-on letters like they had for kids and stuff. And Ole had one said, "Damn, I'm good," in those iron-on letters, and Tony Schiavone, the old announcer, the What Happened When podcast, and he has a t-shirt store. He sells a couple like that, one that says, "Damn, I'm good," and it's from Ole Anderson, it's the inspiration. But Rip had a t-shirt or two that were just advertising like a local car wash and tire place, and I always thought as a kid, well, why would he want to do that? Why would they want him to do that? He's such a bad guy and everything, and people won't want to go there and stuff like that, But Rip was just a normal guy, pretty much, someone I thought he'd be real approachable. There's one on YouTube where Ric Flair came there in like '82, and he says Rip Oliver and the Klan been showing him a real good time. He'd go territory to territory. And naturally, the top bad guys or heels in the area, he would hang with them and stuff, and they'd go out to eat and whatever they do. And he says, Rip Oliver, where I come from, he's a real dude, is how he said it. And to me, it just meant he's just a real guy. There's no, he's not fronting or anything. What you see is what you get. And that was one thing I always liked about Rip, and just a straight up real guy. And I like these old time territory guys, and I've just been listening to Hannibal because Billy Jack Haynes has been talking on there, and maybe I can get another source and keep up on Rip. But Rip just is one person that we just don't hear. And if a person wanted to find out what's up with him, it was very hard or impossible to really find out anything. But I know that people remember Rip. And, he dominated up here, and it was a really cool time. And then his son, Larry Oliver, started teaming right around the time Art Barr was there, and Roddy Piper helped him become Beetlejuice and everything. And, God rest Rip when he passes, but he's had a pretty good full life. But I know he's only probably in his early mid-60s, mid-60s, I suppose. So it's not a super full life, but he had a good one. He had a good run. Good old Rip, And he's got friends with him, and I'm sure his loved ones, and good memories of old Rip, though, man. He's good people, a lot of fun. And I really appreciate him coming to these little towns and bringing good NWA wrestling, to us people that otherwise wouldn't get much live, It's fun. All right.